How did you know my posture was so bad? I wasn't even on camera yet. Slur, how's it going? Cthulhu, Foil, Anihan, thank you for the hydrate. You're a seer. Virtue, how are you? Kimazu, can't stay for long. Have a great stream. Thank you. I hate myself after earlier. What's the matter? Not sure if I'll be here for long. My eyes are betraying me already. Bedtime is imminent. Yeah, I started really late today. Sorry. It's just how it goes. You know, I never know when my day job goes into overtime. Whoa! 40 stream streak. Virtue. Is it hot over there? No. Not warm at all. Chris, howdy. 40, yeah, that's big. It's a big one. Spent 25 minutes trying to bug fix a client not connecting for a Godot multiplayer game just to realize that my play it tunnel I used to have actual ping decided to close itself. I don't know what is that? What's a play it tunnel? Can't you just reopen it? Why FML? Is this bad? It was a very stupid problem with an even dumber solution. So the problem was the software was closed and you were trying to bug fix it. Is that the problem? Oh, ads are done now. Yeah, where's the software just closed? Oh my god. Cthulhu. Thank you for that gift sub. Thank you for gifting Slur. Now you don't gotta worry about ads anymore. Or for at least 30 days. I'm spent already. I'm so spent already. I just worked 10 hours like really hard on something and I didn't even finish. I don't know how much I'm going to get to today. Excuse me. Typically, I use a tunneling software to avoid port forwarding for games, and I thought it had it running. I don't know what that means either. Port forwarding. Listen, I don't know these terms. I don't know multiplayer networking vernacular. If anyone saw my latest social media posts, I didn't get into an event. I actually got soft rejected, but I did get into a runners up category or like a honorable mention category. And they asked for a 30-second trailer. So I got to cut either I just got to take what I have and cut it down to 30 seconds or I cut new stuff. And I thought it might be cool to get some shots of the new stuff that I've made, like train station and some, well, in the Redwood Forest, which I really like now. Either way, that was fun. Well, at least you figured it out now. But as I've tried in the past, I can't shoot footage on stream. Especially it has to be 4K. It can't be HD. Got the streak, so I'm going to head out. All right, have a good night. I might just continue where I left off and I'll shoot some footage after stream. Maybe I'll set up stuff to shoot. Maybe I'll shoot it HD and then reshoot it later just to do an edit. I don't know what the best thing to do is. What I should probably do is set up my dashboard. Not even looking at this stuff in mod view. Maybe start with a plan of what to shoot. iHeart, good morning. I want to shoot basically my old trailer, almost shot for shot, just with my new stuff and better camera angles. It's kind of all I want to do. I think I'm going to continue with this menu. Or did I finish the menu and I was struggling on how to introduce the guest groups? I think that's what I was doing. This has to go. I just want it to say undiscovered. I don't want, yeah, this empty window. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing boring stuff. Sorry. Whew, I'm like out of breath. I don't know why. Oh, right. It's because of this. If we're not discovered, I want to hide description text dot set active. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Oh, because this is just the title. Description text is stay length. The people total. That's right. So maybe this doesn't need to say this. And maybe I do that here. So at the end of set description, I say plus stay length plus required activity or requirements. I'll just say requirements. Val, how's it going? So it'll look like this. I love that. Mard, how's it going? Soul 7 stream streak. Rebuild. Rebuilding. No, that's not enough. What is the distance between these? 20. It still is not enough. Why can't I do this? All right, that looks right. Got to get back to 25. Soul, you don't. Don't worry about your streaks. Do not worry about them. Also, shout out to Foul. Foul. Hope you're doing well. I remember this is why I basically took off. Because days like this where it's really hard to work in the game after a work day like this. It's like a struggle. I should have these in order of ease. I've been playing puzzles for 10 hours straight. My brain is exhausted. Mart, I'll play them for you. Doing some finishing touches on my title scene, and I'm so proud. Awesome. I caught a glimpse of some of that animation you're doing. It's very cool. This is lame. How do I make it less lame? Oh, that's so annoying. Why is that not centered? What is happening? Oh, because of the stupid margin. That's so funny. Hey. Well, I guess if I do this, if I just give it the same margin on both sides, all right, that works. I need you all to distract me today. Send me links. Send me your games. Send me anything. Maybe I'll do a Rogue Blight run in honor of Code Rad. Shout out to Code Rad Games. If you don't know, Code Rad released his game Rogue Blight, the demo today, and it's very good. I played it for a few minutes, about 20 minutes. I did 2 runs. It's very hard. It's a Souls-like 2D game. Val. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Val. You know what this gives me? It gives me vibes of like King's Quest. Like those point and click adventure games by Sierra. That's what I'm getting from this. Very cool. I love the waterfall. Here's something to distract. Flowers. Those are nice flowers. Oh, look, it's like a rainbow too. Gradient. What's that thing in the middle? It was short notice. I appreciate it. All right, I want these to be ordered in a reasonable way. I could just rename the scriptable prefabs to put them in order. I'll just give them a number. Oh, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. No. Let's give them a priority. Order priority. You know what? I should actually put this in entity. So this is, let's just say 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And then Populate script needs to know. Populate. No, guest group. Guest group. I basically want to do it right after I do this. I want to load them all and then I want to reorder them. Guest groups dot. How do you sort them? I always forget how to sort. You have to like feed it the comparer, yeah. I forgot how to make a comparer. I know I do it. If you want to be distracted, you could try a daily browser game like Horsel. Isn't the answer always horse? Maybe. Why do I always forget how to sort lists? Sort list between two. Oh, link. I don't want to use link. All right. I'm going to try and use link without looking at the exact answer. Oops. Oh, I forgot to do a pre-roll ad. Sorry, y'all. Have you ever done New York Times connections? I haven't. I do crossword. I started doing the crossword again. I can only do Mondays and Tuesdays. I cannot do anything else. If I do it with my wife, we can do Wednesday, we could do Thursday. Sometimes we can do the Sunday, but it takes forever. But Fridays and Saturdays, get the hell out of here. Those are so hard. OP. She has like the knowledge that I'm missing. Literature, kinds of horses. anytime anytime there's like a question about horses, she knows because she grew up with horses. She grew up on a farm. It's funny you're talking about Horsel. All right. How do you do it? Guest groups dot ordered by. How do you do it? I saw this in that answer. So x dot priority is greater than x dot priority. Huh? No. How do you do it? Do you just say x dot priority? That's all you say? I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see if that worked. I don't know. It does not like that. Oh, because now this is a list. Do I use this anywhere? Nah. Hmm. Guest group system. Debug. Guest groups. It's empty. I could also just fill this thing myself. Wouldn't that be something? No way. If you're not doing resources.get files at location, then you're just not doing it right. All right, so this is the order that I don't want. This is the original order. It looks like it didn't reorder it at all. Oh, do you have to say to list? Oh, I didn't set it. Okay, it looks like I did it without setting it. And then you gotta say what? To list? That worked. Okay. Yoga retreat, adventure party, gamers, fishing charter, business seminar. Ben, what's up? What's the matter? Why ew? Because I used link? Are you ewing because I used link? Yeah, I feel gross too. This is my first link. Everyone remembers their first link. Baby's first link, exactly. I need to bronze it and put it on a shelf. I'm gonna print this out. I'm gonna 3D print it, and then I'm gonna do a bronze cast of it and put it on my shelf. All right, so now these are in order. That's cool. That's cool. It's not that cool. It's not that cool. I'm distracting myself from the bigger picture by putting things in order. So the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm only accepting one. So the second I accept a good one, I need to close this. I need to close this menu. I need to shut it down. And then I don't want to open another one for a long time. All right, let me close this. New save file. So Splinter likes to prank me, and this is what he names his music files. And I realized, like, oh, cool, this is my downloads folder, and this file called Virgins. That's gonna look real great. But that's the name of the song. I hope everyone realizes this. I knew I liked him. He's great. This song's good. Also, are all those videos uploaded? Can I delete them? 14, yeah. All right. So I deleted it. Do we close the window when we select something? Shout out to Finn. You didn't stream today. Thanks for introducing me. Why does she have a quest? She doesn't. Let's see what kind of events we can throw. All right. Let's say yoga retreat and normal. Set icon. I forget. How do I learn them? I just made a function in here that was like learn it, right? Discover. Are giant emotes free for the person? For the user? Gigantify an emote. No charge since this is your channel. Thanks, Twitch. Pumpkinhead Play. Good morning. Discover group. Guest event discovered. And then discover group. Guest event discovered. Fishing charter. Now I see both of these. Group event undiscovered. Group event undiscovered. So let's do a fishing charter. 6 fishermen for 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. It closed before before we finished populating it. Yo, Kev. You look like my future husband. I could be your present husband. Turn around. Shout out to Kev. You know why you can't spend bits on your own channel? Money laundering? Yeah, I guess that is a way to funnel money. But Twitch takes a cut. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How are you? How have you been? So I got into the honorable mention of the what's that joke award on Blue Sky? What's the joke awards, like the game awards for games that can't afford game awards? Game awards for games that can't afford game awards. I'm afraid to search gag kaga. Game awards for games that can't afford game awards. This one. The T-gags. the T-gag wakagags. I'm in an honorable mention in this, so I need to come up with a new 30-second trailer that I'll probably do some other time. Bits are 1-to-1. They just charge a transaction fee, which is much lower than traditional ways of money laundering. How do you know so much about money laundering? I'm doing good. Fully focused on games, but making great progress. Search is on the second screen? What do you mean search is on the second screen? Because I used to be an auditor? Is that true? Are these true things? All right, we're done. Tell me you don't pay attention to my channel without telling me you don't pay attention to my channel. I just did. That's amazing. Maybe you know what? It sounds familiar. I could be incepting myself. What is this? Why is this sizzling? We don't like sizzle. There we go. Sometimes I forget. There's just too much information out there. Can't remember it all. Especially when 90% of my memory is just thinking about just trying to remember what Anderson Kev looks like because I don't get to see him stream anymore. It's like 90%. And it's not because I forget what you look like. It's because I don't want to forget what you look like. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Could be a dialogue with my girlfriend. Too much information out there. There's too much information. I can barely remember what I did on stream yesterday. All right. When I accept a guest group, I want not only this window to go away, but I don't want you to be able to use it. So I know which one's current because it gets activated when you accept it. So what are the rules? What are the rules? Let's accept one. Guest events. Ugh. Discover group. There. Hollis, Mary, Meadow. Okay, so now we have one, right? So now we have one. And how do I know? How does the game know? This is here, obviously, but these are just calendar events. These are kind of meaningless. The game knows because in the guest group system debug current guest group. I don't use this. So what I should do is I should put it in there. I should slot it in there and say, hey, if there's something in there, there's something in there, and you can't put anything else in there. Ergend, how's it going? The world needs a too long did not read version everywhere. Yeah, it does. Mihad? Are you this person? Which person? I am a person. All right, it's as simple as that. I just got to set this current guest group. Do I use that anywhere else for anything? Do I expect it to be null? He likes to claim. Claim what? What is happening? Look at that. It's private and it's not used literally anywhere. So it's mine now. It's mine now. I'm going to make it public. And the second you accept a group, accept guest group, we're going to set it as current. Current guest group equals guest group. Type this in YouTube, codemy.com. Wait, you want me to type a website into YouTube? Is there a tutorial person that looks like me? Are they a bald white guy? You sure it's not Finn? Or wait, I said Codemy. I mean, it says CodeMy. But Codemy is a thing, isn't it? Or have I been saying it wrong this whole time? None of that. Thank you. Only because it's very distracting. Can't be Googling stuff in YouTube search. All right. So when a guest group is set, it's set as the current one. And then there I need to go to the three end places, right? The three end places are declining, expiring, and completing. Actually, when there's a currently active one, there's only one end and it's completing. Okay. So when a completed guest group, when we complete one, excuse me, where is complete guest group? Here we go. So I'll also say current guest group equals null. And then we can set a new one. If you try to select one, should I even let the Should I even let the UI show up? No. Instead, no. What she's going to do is she's going to be like, I don't know. You already have one active. I don't think it's smart to throw 2 events at one time. Okay. So I just need to expose this value to the dialog system. Lua.register function current guest group active. Public void current guest group active. No, current public bool. And then return current guest group is not equal null. Okay. Say this. Symbol extensions dot get method info. Don't ask me what any of this means. Arrow. Current guest group active. And then unregister it. Dialog extensions. Custom Lua functions. What if I made a new one? Can I make a new one? This is getting really cluttered. Condition functions. I need to add a new one. Did that work? Where is it? Function name. Guest group. It returns a bool, takes in nothing. Guest group. Looks like I don't have any guest group. All right. Oh, what did I say I was working on? All right. So in the game, I've been working on this whole system for a long time now, and it's finally starting to come together. It's finally like reaching a point where there's a full game loop associated with it. So in the game, there are groups of guests that can come to your inn, and they usually require a certain activity to participate in. And this NPC, she's like somewhat of a PR person, or she's just got ideas. She's going to help you out. She's going to help you throw these events. So you go to her. She gives you a list of events that she's thought of, and they're usually unlocked by you when you level up. And so, for instance, you can throw a yoga retreat event. 3 yogis will come to the inn. They'll stay for 2 days, and they require yoga and meditation. So you need items in your inn that are yoga activities and meditation activities. So if I make a yoga mat, if I drop a yoga mat in the game, I'll put a few, right? And you can see here, it has the activity type, that yoga activity type. Full game loop is the best feeling. It's almost there. This is just a small feature that's like not important. The thing that hurts me the most is this feature is not that important. It is not part of the main game, but it's like something to keep you busy and to give you rewards. I just need ways to keep you busy and give you rewards. And it's fun to like prepare for them. Like if you don't have the requirements, like, oh, I only have 2 rooms, I need an extra room. You know, it gives you something to do. It gives you like, oh, okay, I got to build a room so I can throw this event and see what happens. So hopefully it like is a net positive. There's a scenario where this is a terrible idea and I should take it out of the game. And I've spent like months on it. All right. Not months, weeks. I've spent weeks. So, okay. So now I have a way to check I have a way to check if there is already a current activity. And I just gotta see if that thing is null. Oh, and I need to save it. I need to save. What if I just cycle through them all and I'll see if any are active? What if I cycle through them and I see... No, but then I have to take their expiration dates into account. I don't want to take their expiration dates into account. It flushes out the game, which is a good thing. Yeah, I hope so. I just want to provide enough things to do to make you feel busy and like you're accomplishing stuff. That's all Stardew Valley is. It's just busy work. And with the end goal is just make money. And you kind of get sucked into some of the characters if you like them. You kind of do the quests, but they're not that story heavy. But there's like stuff to keep you busy, you know? Go get to level 40 in the caves. Go collect 10 slimes. I need a parsnip. So I'm trying to create that same kind of busy world feeling. All right. So her conversation says guest events, right? So maybe I'll always have this here. And what I do is I check. I'll check that condition that we just made. Custom guest groups. If this is false, we will do this, right? And this is the higher priority thing. If it's true, make link. No, not make link. Create child node. If it's true, she'll say, looks like you already, or she'll say, don't you already have current guest group? Don't you already have blank event? Like, I'll fill in the blank with something dynamic. Don't you already have guest group? Don't you already have an event for guest group name? In the works. I'm trying to word this so that it works for past tense, present tense, like whatever tense. I don't want to know when it is. I don't want to know if it's currently active. So if it's currently active, don't you already have an event for current? Yeah, if in the works. Yeah, so that works for currently active. It works past tense. I don't really need a past tense because once it's past, it's over and you can do a new one. All right, this should be fine. So now I need to dynamically get the name. This is fun. This is the kind of stuff I like to do. I like to make it feel alive. So what is that? It's the dialogue helper? NPC dialogue helper. Yeah. So on conversation line. Keyword equals if text dot contains keyword guest group system dot instance dot current guest group does not equal null. Then it'll say, it'll just return text.replace keyword with guest group system.instance. Current guest group.display name. If for some reason it's null, I don't know why. I don't know how it could be null. But first I'll throw an error. Log warning. This should never be null. And then I'll replace it with what's a normal thing I can say? Don't you already have an event for people, for guests in the world? I'll just say guests. Okay, let's learn one. Yoga retreat. Also, the music's crazy low, isn't it? There we go. There we go. So let's discover group. Guest event. And we'll activate this one. 1, 2, 3. Then guest event. Don't you already have an event for the hell? Current guest group name. Current guest group name. Why didn't you do the thing? Why didn't you get replaced? Did I not save? Dova developer, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Everyone knows the drill by now. New follows increase the elevation of Alpine Lake. I missed a few. 33. Right? Is that what that says? Yeah. I absolutely hate forgetting to save before starting the debugger. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Why didn't this work? Current guest group. Did I screw something up? Oh, wait a minute. What is this in? This is in a giant if on conversation line. Get next on conversation response menu. No, it's not the response menu. Get next dialogue entry from links. Yeah, sure, okay. Dova, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I get it now. Oh, this is only on guests. Basic NPCs don't have this. She's a basic NPC. Tired? I'm tired too. I'm like doing my best to focus and get work done. But if I wasn't on stream right now, I think I don't know. think I'd take a nap. I'm so tired. Maybe the winter is just getting to me. Okay. Basic, generic. I love the, oh, yeah, I'm at work. Feeling nappy as well. Yeah, it's a nappy day. Mr. Marion, how's it going? NPC dialogue helper. Arkin, how's it going? Wait, NPC dialogue helper. It does have one. Damn it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Is something returning? Maybe something's returning. Is it possible? Something is returning. Oh, this is like a special case. Whoa. I can't believe I do this here. If we got here by accident and don't actually want anything, jump to a completely different conversation and say no. It's dirty. Currently trying to finish up some schooling before the semester ends. I'm not having too much fun with CSS. Nick Sill, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? CSS is kind of fun. All I know, I'm not a web dev or anything. Anytime a web dev does game dev, they always are begging for, they're always begging the UI to function like a website or something. Like they just want to build a website as their UI, and they want CSS like in game for their UI. It's a funny like constant. I wonder if someone like Irish John wants that. Marion, that's you? But in Unity it works like crap. By the way, shout out to Irish John Games. He's always too nice to me. Although today he was messing with me a lot. It hurt. It hurt. The new UI system? Is that like a UI toolkit? I haven't looked at it. Or really? Timer Twitter. What is that? It's based on CSS, but very minimal. Interesting. Thoughts on Godot? Godot's great. My thoughts on Godot, I defer to Wallaber, because Wallaber's an incredibly experienced dev who's been in Unity for a very, very long time and has had success in Unity. But he moved to Godot and he's super happy and excited, and he seems reinvigorated in game dev. So how can Godot be bad? Morning, Godot sucks. Atrum. There you go. There's so, look at Fal. Fal is an expert Godot dev. Fal used to work in the game engine OBS, and now Fal moved his game to Godot, and he's happy. Godot's great. So good. There's so many good Godot devs. Didn't Aaron just make a Blue Sky starter pack for Godot devs specifically on that stream? I would trust all the people in Aaron's starter pack and check them all out. See what you think of Godot. I was going to jump into Unity, but was told you could use C# and Godot. However, I was told then to only use GDScript. Yeah, that's kind of the consensus among people, that if you're in Godot, you want to use GDScript. Is there a Unity starter pack? I don't think so. C# and Godot is fine. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, people seem fine with it. I'm not allowed on it until I send him a clip of me using Godot. I think I said something like, "Oh, I'm so sad. I feel so left out." What the heck is going on here? All right, let's do some print statements. Except partial in every class. Atrum, nobody knows what that means. I hope to one day learn C# so I can get a job using a real language. You can learn it real quick. All you have to do is want to. Yo, really? WTF? It's not making its way down there. It's not making its way down there. It's hitting a return somewhere. Look. Look. Why? If. Did I use the wrong brackets? No? Oh, because those don't have formatters. No, that's normal. Yo! Adam! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Adam. How's your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, thank you for the follow. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim game called Alpine Lake. It's a life sim Innkeeper-Sim. If you don't know Adam, if you were here before, then you live under a rock. Make sure to give Adam a follow. He's a legendary game dev around here. Working on Insignia. Master pixel artist, animator, YouTuber, etc. Here's what I'm working on. Let me play the trailer. I have not played my own trailer in a long time on stream. I'll play it. Why not? Where is it? Trailer big. I gotta shoot a new trailer. Oh my god. So it's an Innkeeper-Sim. You collect resources. You build your inn from scratch. No prefab layouts. You decorate. You manage. There's some farming. You get a dog. This footage is also old. It's over a year old. I feel terrible every time I look at it now. Dova, I'm currently learning C# at my college. I know Microsoft offers a certification program on C#. I know this certification doesn't mean anything, but it's a fairly easy way to learn the syntax faster if it's self-taught. Yeah, do it. Fal, you can do it. It's easy. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Everyone, welcome in. Warner, how's it going? Deveronius, sorry, I missed your message too. When you know 3 programming languages, after that, a new language is just a couple of days to find your way. That's very true. Lazy Enigma, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Get the music back on. We're gonna skip the ominous Final Fantasy VIII stuff. Vicious Bits, thank you, appreciate it. Koshin G, bathtub right next to the bed, every man's dream. Yeah, kinda. Warner, I appreciate it. Nisha, how's it going? W Fat Air, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So let me catch you up on what I'm working on right now. But before I do that, we need to increase the elevation of Alpine Lake. Every new follow makes the elevation go up. I can't read it actually. What did that say? 36? Okay. It's 37. Reinhardow, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so what I'm working on today is I have this system. It's called group events. And since you run an inn, there's a system where you can throw themed events such as a yoga retreat, a Dungeons and Dragons party, a business retreat, a business meeting. What are some other ones? A fisherman's fishing charter, whatever. And there's another one. Oh, what is the last one? Oh, right. You can throw a gaming tournament. And each one of these kinds of parties is, it has required decorations, required items that you need in your inn. And the system kind of works. It's there. There's no like specific rewards except like extra money if it goes well. But right now I'm working on a UI and an NPC in the game that actually does the idea thinking, the idea coming up with. She comes up with the events and she throws the events for you. So when you go to talk to her, she's like, "Oh, let me see what kind of events we can throw." And then she thinks of a list, right? And you unlock these as you play, as you level up. And so let's unlock one. Discover. So yay, we discovered this one. Guest events. Now it'll show up here. It'll say how many people are going to be there, how long they'll stay, and what kind of requirements they have. So obviously the yoga retreat requires the yoga activity, which it's just like throwing yoga mats on the floor, and then they're good. You accept it, your little mini calendar populates, and now they will show up in a few days. What I'm trying to do is just have her dialogue. If you want to throw another event, don't you already have an event for current guest group name in the works? So I'm just trying to replace this dialogue with the name of the current guest group, but for some reason it's not working. Swingers Club Atrium, get your head out of the gutter. It's an interesting system. I'm still hesitant about it. I'm still apprehensive about it because it's complicated, It requires a lot of overhead to get all the guests doing the same thing at the same time. It's like a lot of hand-holding with the AI. And if I can rip it all out and go back to the AI being, every man for themselves, it would be so much simpler. 8-bit-pixel. How's it going? I always ask this question. Did you start modding, for example, Minecraft before game dev? No. Okay. This is going to show my age. But yeah, the first thing I ever did was I modded. I made maps for Warcraft 3 back in whenever the hell Warcraft 3 came out. Like that was my first foray into game dev, sort of. I tried to remake Final Fantasy VII in Warcraft 3 using the map editor. So I made like the Mako reactor first section. Yeah, that's technically the first thing I ever did, right? Well, you get a bunch of swings, then people can have fun and swing together like an adult. Atrum! So much gutter. Good things don't come easy. No, this one did not come easy. It took a long time. A nudist retreat would be cool, but perhaps difficult to make all new models for characters. I mean, they're naked under there. Like he's got a body. They're all Ken dolls. That'd be ridiculous. Keep it up, Atrum. Keep. As a Fast and Furious fan, you like Fast and Furious too? I love the retro music remix, but do you not run into copyright issues? Well, these are lo-fi remixes by our good friend Kilika Beats. And I actually don't record the music to the VOD, so I don't get copyright strikes anymore. No, I know you meant Final Fantasy. I am being silly. Give them a little Adam and Eve leaf. That's the last thing. Then modders are going to try and dig in and remove the leaf. And then they're going to give them like weird photorealistic bodies. That's the last thing I need. But I love Fast and Furious as well, or at least the old series. Oh man, I'm like it's not a secret. I am a massive Fast and Furious fan. And Final Fantasy, all the Fs. That's cool. It's okay. I know someone called MC Jitty. He's over 50 years old and still makes mods for Minecraft. That's fun. Yeah, Minecraft. I was like just slightly too old to get into Minecraft. I know some people just a few years younger than me that got into it. But I think I was just a little too old. F's story of F seasons. Add bear romance Finn. Kind of miss the old street racing vibes these days. Yeah, and now they're international superheroes. They're just the Avengers. I still love it. I can't. It's like I don't know. There's something about it. All right, so why didn't this work? Why didn't this work? Current guest group name. Am I crazy? Let me copy and paste it again. It's the same. Replacing. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm a dum-dum. I'm not setting it. I'm not setting it here either. Text equals. Text equals. Text equals. Those must be broken too. All right, I'm confident. We don't need these prints anymore. That's so funny. What's y'all's favorite language? I don't know. I'm trying to learn Japanese. I mean, I like C sharp. I've been using it for a very long time, and I'm a fan. Make them all reindeers, and you can enter iFarts. TB9. That's horrible. Can't believe you got me to read that. Whoa. Finn. Wait, what just happened? I don't even know what you meant to say, Deveronius. That's not what you think it means. I mean, yeah, I don't even know what it means. All right, I think this is gonna work now. Let me see what kind of. Hey, wait, what? Oh, right. Okay, I'm not saving that. I have to save it. So this is not getting saved. So I'm saving the sheets, and now I gotta save a public string of like current group. And then current group equals current guest group dot ID. And then chill. You don't gotta freak out. And then when I load, if, oh wait, I can't just say current ID. This might be null. String current group equals this. Current guest group does not equal null. And then if save data dot no. If data dot no. Excuse you. I can do it here. Because I don't need the sheets. If data dot current. No, string dot is, oh my God, what is happening? String dot is null or white space or empty. Save data dot current group. If it's not that, then for each guest group in guest groups. Oh my God. I'm so sick of for each loops. I'd like to learn Rust, finish out C# and GDScript, maybe even Java as far as programming languages go, but IRL languages, I'd love to learn Italian or French. Et je m'appelle Petit Fromage Champagne. That's the most French I know. And I'm sure any French people out there are hurling. Soul. If group.id equals save data.current group, then current guest group equals group Group. Break. Okay. Okay, it's saved. New file. Try again. Your name is Cheese Mushroom? Little Cheese Mushroom? No, Champagne. Petite Fromage Champagne. Fun fact, for each is very slow in C# compared to for I. I knew that. How very slow? Like, how very slow? It's still pretty much instantaneous. Vampy Girl, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. All right, so yoga retreat. Hello, hello. Discover. Guest event. Okay. We accept it. Boom, boom, boom. And go away. Okay, let's try another one. Don't you already have an event for yoga retreat? That doesn't sound right. So I could use their participant's name. Don't you already have an event for yogis? So I have a plural participant's name. That's what I need. Okay. So not display name, it's plural name. There we go. It is now. Mushroom and champagne are very similar words in French. I did not know that. I'm already intermediate in Spanish, so the Latin roots are fairly easy for me as far as Italian goes, though French is just a step above in its rules. The problem with French is its pronunciation with me. I just can't get my mouth to do that. That isn't a problem with French. No, that's a problem with me. It's a problem with me learning French. I know it's not a problem with French. All right, I gotta make sure I'm doing this text equals everywhere. Text replace, text replace, text replace. Yep, yep. Okay, okay. That was just a silly oversight. Wait, why do I have a null ref? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see people relate Python only with cybersecurity. Don't ask me how. I don't know about that. Why did I get a inventory selection marker null? If event system.current.transform is child of container. Tell me more. What could have possibly been null? The container? Or .current was null? If .current is null, .current must have been null. How did that happen? I don't know. Nothing seemed to break though. It's weird. Under 10 items, it's not really measurable, but after that, it could diff 1 sec. What do you mean 1 sec? Are you saying 1 sec, you'll be right back in 1 second, or it can take a whole second? Also, why'd you say 10.00 items? The event system might not have loaded in. Impossible. The event system is always loaded. Guest events. I should do the same thing just to make sure. I should also check to see if it's saving properly. All right, let's delete that. Impossible. In French dialect. But it's also popular when you need a platform agnostic language for moving data between things without having to compile it that can change on the fly, which is highly featureful and compact. That is another good reason for Python to exist. Yoga, retreat. Discover. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah. Let me see what kind of events we can throw. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do it again. Don't you already have an event for yogis in the works? That worked, right? Don't you already have an event for yogis in the works? I want to lowercase that, right? Let's lowercase it. And then I'm moving on with my life. Lowercase. Okay, what's next? The loop is almost finished. We can enter the loop. We can protect the loop. We could finish the loop. And wait, I think that is it. I think I just completed it. The game loop's complete. Well, just that mechanic. I think that's it. I've been working on this for weeks. I'm just like, is it over? Could it be better? All right, the only thing that I technically don't have are like unique rewards. The only thing I have is this multiplier, which gets you more experience, which allows you to level up your inn faster. So this is why you'd want to do these. You'd want to... they're just like little bursts of experience. Can't hype us up like that. I think it's done. I think it's done. Maybe that's all you need. Like that's what you do this for the burst of experience. So you can level up faster. And in that case, I'm going to make it harder to level up. In proficiency. Let's just like let's add an extra 10,000 experience points that you need now. Because I can. Starting XP is 75. That means... Whoa, maybe the starting needs to be 100 now. Because I can. Words to live by, yeah. You always can. It's always up to you. Okay. It's definitely not done yet. Like, I have this whole list of unfinished stuff. So I don't have the quest which launches this whole game mechanic. New menu for displaying all activities and their types contained in the inn. Ooh, okay. More UI. Yay. All right. I'm going to add to the inn management menu. So managers, no, UI. Yeah, I got to make a new UI that tells you all the activities you currently have because it's not that clear. there's icons when you look at items, and you can spec those items in your when you're like in management mode, but there's not like a bird's eye view of like everything you got. So that's what I want to do. What should it look like? And where should it go? I guess it should go in the pause menu, right? In your duh. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh my god. Just hit F. Just hit F. Why is it dark? What? Why is it really dark? Oh, I'm an idiot. Because I have a giant black square behind everything that I forgot I put there. Let me get rid of the other one. It's distracting. All right, we're done with the other menu for now. And what does the current in management window look like? It looks like this. It's a list of rooms. It's the description panel for each room when it's selected. And then it's some global information. I'm thinking I put tabs here where it's like rooms and then activities? I don't know. What is this other tab that I'm making? Or maybe I just put them in here. No. I can't put them in the rooms because you can have an activity that's not in a room. And then it won't show up in this menu and it's not helpful anyway. So, also this thing's so annoying. Get out of here. Why is it always visible? What even is that? Alerts? Who are you? Yeah, it's an alert. Time sensitive alert. Why is it just always here? How do I? I don't remember. It doesn't have a canvas group associated with it? What kind of crazy person am I? How does it go away? Time sensitive alerts. I hide it. Does it need to be visible for some reason? Yes, it does, because it needs to register these. And if I have it hidden... No, this is just the container. The container does not need to be visible. All right. I'm just going to hide it. If I break it, I break it. Okay. So I'm going to take a screenshot, bring it into Photoshop, and just, I don't know, play with it for a sec. Oh, actually, I should take a screenshot of this like in game when it actually has information in it. Build debug in. Boom. All right. So this is what it looks like with information. So what should I change this to? I'm thinking something like this. Why? And I put like another tab here. Like, it's so cluttered and weird. Maybe this needs to come down and just be smaller. Along with this. And then maybe I put everything behind something like that. And this goes up here. So it looks like this. I don't like this. Favorite soda? I hate soda. I don't like sugary drinks. I drink water. I drink water and I drink iced tea and I drink coffee. Favorite coffee? Quietly sips Diet Coke. That's fine. Nah, I don't know. I used to drink a lot of soda as a kid. And then when I started going to college, I got all grossed out by it. And I just always had a bottle of water with me. I was that guy. And then I just stopped drinking soda altogether. I'm also on my 8th cup of coffee. Yeah, I try not to have more than 2 a day. I try not to have more than 1 a day, but it happens sometimes. But yeah, definitely coffee. Coffee, always coffee. All right. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Is this what I'm thinking? Is this right? And then I can switch between them like this. This doesn't need to be this big. This is gigantic. This is gigantic. And maybe this should get its own. Maybe this should get its own backdrop. that just worked well. That worked great. Adjustments. Hmm. Okay. It's almost there. It's almost there. I don't love how small this is getting. If this is going to be on a like on a Steam Deck or a Switch, this is too small. Maybe the tabs could just like be over here and a little smaller. And then this can go back to being full size. And then this can just scroll here. And this can be a little darker because that's how it works. Hmm. I just went right back to where I started, like literally. Wait, where did Unity go? It's pretty much how it is. I'm just trying to figure out where to put the tab. I can't have another button up here. That'd be crazy. I need to drink more water, but at 23, I feel invincible. Dova, you are invincible for 7 more years. Then, not so invincible. Sadly, my stomach does not like coffee. Doesn't stop me from drinking it, though. Nice. Finding Focus, how are you? M-Ink, how are you? Soda's just nasty, especially the carbonation is too much for me. Yeah, I don't I don't dig it either. Oh, what the hell? That's not good. Same with me and lactose. I won't let it defeat me. Oh, that'd be so. I'd be really sad if I was lactose intolerant. After coffee, Coop 3, my line of thought goes. Oh, after Coop. After coffee, Cup 3, my line of thought goes out the window and have more energy than I ever should need. If I have 2, I am jittery and it's not a good energy. It's like a dangerous electrical energy that hurts people. It hurts me. Coffee relaxes me. Something peaceful about sipping straight black coffee in a dark room, watching this. You're crazy. Too much. How's it going? It suggests font size to be at least 24 pixels in order to get verified. 24 pixels on a 720p screen, right? Does that matter? Same, Dova. I can drink a pot and go right to sleep. Yeah, I'm not like that. It's like soothing to the brain, but it's definitely energizing. You should test it. Do you have a Steam Deck? I do. I do have a Steam Deck. This font is like 28. So it can get a little smaller, but it can't get much smaller than this. Like if I hold up my Steam Deck to the monitor, it's roughly, okay, if I hold my Steam Deck up 1 foot in front of my face, it's the same relative size as the game viewport to me. So it's almost perfect. Like if I can read it with this tiny viewport, then I'll be able to read it on the Steam Deck 1 foot away from my face, or like maybe like 1.5 feet away from my face. So that's kind of been what that's like been my strategy for designing for the Steam Deck. If I can read it in the tiny window, then it's good. Also, Polyglot, how are you? Timer coffee. What is that even doing? Fin, usage, timer, enable, disable Twitter. What is that? What does that even mean? Timer, enable, Twitter. Twitter timer not found. Stream elements. What are we doing here? It's your bot. That is not my bot. You're being hacked. Twitter. Or no, timer. Enable. Usage. Timer. Enable. Disable Twitter. Timer. Enable. Why? Why timer not found? I'm trying to enable it though. Is it something I have to set up with stream elements? All right. Where am I going to put this stupid window? I don't like this. This is so gross. Axex. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? What's that? 39? All right. What about this information? Is this necessary? Like, what is this stuff? And what if I do this? How about this? Okay, this stays big, right? This gets a little smaller. You move it over. And then this cycles between what? Lists of activities? Like what? How do I even want to display this information? What I should be I should be designing the window as well. So what do I even need? Let's go back a step further. We'll go into Obsidian. We'll go into Excalidraw. Everyone, shield your eyes. Shield your eyes. Oh God, I should have just moved that off screen first. Dark mode. Okay. So what is this? What does this need? The icons are like this, right? And they come with text. And let's just say the yoga icon, right, is like a character. It's this is the yoga icon pretty much right now. All right. And it's a yoga. Yoga. What I should do is what information do I need to show? This is the activity, and I want to show the item it's attached to. So the item or the decoration, right? Decoration. And the activity type. And do I care what room it's in? Maybe I do put what room it's in. Like room. And if it's not in a room, we just leave it blank, right? And what's another one? I have fisherman, right? That's fisherman. Fishing. The dock. And now I'm just having fun drawing little icons. And finally, the wizard hat, right? Horrible. Role playing. Role playing table. It's kind of wordy. So this is the information that I need. Let's just say this isn't a guest room or something. I don't know. The dock can't be in a guest room. This can be in the workout room. I don't know. The role-playing table could be in a... Wait, one more. There's the meeting room. I don't have an associated decoration with this. Conference room, right? Conference room? Conference table. What did I call this? I feel like I called it something already. Meeting. No, business? Business. Seminar. That's right. called them attendees. And I called the activity meeting. Conferencing. Oh, I did call it conferencing. Oh, I hate that. I wish I had a better language for that. It's so lame. I feel like there's possibly other information I'd want to show other than this. And I guess I'll just keep adding more tabs to whatever this menu turns into. So these are the specific guest group activity types. I could have one that isn't associated with the guest group, but there's nothing different about it. It's just the name of the item and the name of the activity it's associated with it. So I can't possibly show a spreadsheet like this to the player. It has to be more fun, right? So maybe maybe the UI is just a bunch of these icons and you hover, and when you select it, this information shows up in this. So like, can you copy and paste from Excalibur into Photoshop? Do you think that's a thing? So it's this window, this window, this window, this window, group. Duplicate group, close. So this can go away. No, you can't copy and paste. I mean, I'll just do this. So I can do something like this, right? This is how I can populate them. And then this would now be, so I need a whole new, I just don't have that much information. Like I don't have an entire panel's worth of information. I have the decoration it's attached to and the room it's in. So this is a little lame. So we'll just say like this is yoga. And then I guess I could like have a list of all the activities, like all the different items it's attached to. So I could populate something like that. Decorations. So if I have like 3 yoga mats, yoga mat, and then I say the room, right? guest room 1. I don't know. Maybe there's one in guest room 2. I don't. So I guess it could fill up. Like if you have a bunch of decorations, this could fill up. I don't like the fact that this can overflow and I've got to think about pages or scroll views. That sounds terrible as well. Oh wait, now I'm showing a spreadsheet again. It's boring. Okay, so this can at least show the item. This can show like the item icon. Not enough space here though. That's why I need a UI designer. Never underestimate the power of a good UI designer. Could make it fun. This could be a fun menu and not boring. Fun menu. Yeah, Val. I wanted to be a UI designer until I started UI designing. This can be smaller. Be a little bigger. Just to fit all this information. Ooh, you know what I can do? Okay. So what I can do to make the information fit better is I can do something like this. I don't know why. Why would I do this? Okay, I got this. I got this now. So if I have the rooms and then I list the contents of the room. So let's say like guest room 2 has multiple, right? And then it can be listed like this. And then I don't have to worry about the names. Now they have plenty of space. Okay, that's one issue. The next issue is how can I make it so that I never overflow this? This can overflow if you just spam one item. What is that solution? Because right now I have an active cursor over here. I could just make this selectable. Tech Papa, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Wait, what? Oh, I did that. I changed that number live. That's why I didn't save. Okay, we're 1540. So every new follow makes the elevation of Alpine Lake go up. All right, we're close. We're so close. So close. I can just put pages here. Or a scroll view. All right, I think that's it. Seth Diff, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Dova brought me here. Well, welcome in. I'm sorry that you came here against your will. You don't have to stay. But I appreciate the follow. It was forceful. Yo, Royku! Royki, how you been? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Shout out to Royku. Half Moon, welcome in. Massive raid. I mean, it was definitely more than one because there's two of you. So who knows how many more there are. How was your stream? How'd you do today? What'd you get up to? Right now I'm doing some UI design. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. And I think this is it. I think I put the tab on this window, right? Put the tab on this. This is free floating. And then I just swap the description panel. I think that's it. Fix one bug from an old project. I guess that's more progress than some people get in a year. Yeah, some people get 0 progress. What are you working on? Feel free to share. Feel free to drop links or literally anything. What you got going on? I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna redo it. I just had to. I just literally could not do that. Do you think SefDiff is a good username? He's been moaning about it for days. SefDiff? Does it have a meaning that's going over my head? I don't know what it means. Maybe that means it's a bad username. I don't know. If you can explain in a good way what it means and I appreciate it, then maybe it's a good username. I need to practice point and click mechanics for games because I might get a job related to that starting January. Yo, maybe. Congrats. So I'm just slowly toying around with point and click concepts. Wait, You're working on the remastered version of Full Throttle? Confirmed? Please say it's so. No meaning? Just say yes so he can move on? I don't know. It's really hard to say yes when I'm not so sure myself. Sefdiff, that is, it is a username I can pronounce. And you have no idea what that means to streamers. Having a username that the streamer can pronounce is everything. It honestly doesn't even matter what the content, as long as it's safe for work and pronounceable. I'm sorry, I don't at least like the art style of Full Throttle. I haven't played the game, so I can't say anything about the playability or how good the story is. I'm sure it's a good game. I'd rather make something more like King's Quest. We were just talking about King's Quest. Beeb's Game. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Very pronounceable name. All right, this isn't going to be a thing. I want to say that I really like King's Quest. Half Moon, thank you for the follow. I want to say that I really like King's Quest. I just have memories of playing one of them up until there's like I think it was King's Quest 5 where I was able to get to a certain point, which was only like 30 minutes into the game, and I could never get past that because I was super young, and those point and click adventure games were really freaking hard for young kids. But I remember loving playing the first 40 minutes of King's Quest 5. I think it was King's Quest 5. No, this owl. This owl is super familiar. This image is familiar too. Yeah. I mean, this is great. Full Throttle's really good though. Like, you should try it. You should play it. King's Quest even has its own user-friendly free engine to create more of them. Really? I did not know that. What does King's Quest 6 look like? Is there a 9? Whoa, there is. No, there is not. Is 3D? A 3D King's Quest? You're a teammate. Thank you for the follow. What are we at? 4. One time I'm going to gift you Story of Seasons and then you'll have to play it. I don't know. Splinter gifted me Half-Life and I haven't played that yet. It's really hard for me to play games. Dova brought me... What is happening, Dova? Where are you going? Why are you dragging everyone in here? All right, did I finish figuring this out? I think so. So this is going to be rooms, right? This is going to be rooms. This is going to be activities. And yeah, it's just going to show you where your activities are. What other information would you want? I don't know. I don't think you'd need any more information than this. Half-Life is not game research. That's like my game research, not yours. Hey, hands off my game research. I got nothing else to do but pull ears. He has an ear fetish, I think. That's been us. Well, welcome in, teammate. I'm sorry you got dragged here, just like Seth Diff. But welcome in. Wait, I tried this King's Quest V and I got immediately stuck in the first town. I don't know where to go from there. I think that's what happened with me. I remember there was like a desert. I remember finding a desert, and if you walk far enough out into the desert, you collapse. And I remember there was like a fish in a barrel. And I remember that hut in the woods that I feel like that was that screenshot I just saw. But I just don't. Yeah, I was just too. Those point and click adventure games are brutal. There's a lot of really good like Instagram slash TikToky videos of people pretending they are point and click adventures and just like the most ridiculous stuff that they have to do to solve a puzzle. Like, oh, I can't reach that. I'll try using ladder. Nope, can't use that here. Ugh, brings back such painful memories. Dragged in is such a dirty word. They were involuntarily relocated to your stream. Well, I appreciate it. I should try to finish Broken Age. Oh, Broken Age is great. I finished that one. I was able to finish that one. My wife and I played that together. She liked it too. And it was completable. I don't think we needed to Google anything. Maybe one time. Maybe we needed to Google something once. But I vaguely remember completing it and being like, oh, wow, that felt good. And I don't know if that's a testament to my older, wiser brain or games being just easier nowadays. The end of Broken Age was phoned in. I don't remember the ending so much. All right, I think I'm good. I'm going to make this now. I'm going to make this UI. So this thing now needs to have a panel. Or it's got to have a tab, like a secondary tab. And I need a secondary description window. Ugh. That is a pain. Oh, this is going to be painful. Bear with me. So the room's scroll view. So this whole window in room's menu manager. I need to make this a submenu of the submenu and not a free floating submenu. How do I do it with the other menu? I do it with the NPCs. I have 2 submenus, but I don't remember exactly how it works. Nested submenus is a thing that I did not account for so well. So yeah, I have guests and friends. Oh, look at that. Get current NPC location. Null. Why? What's the matter? Print NPC. Print spawned NPCs. NPC. Location. I'm distracted with null refs. I reached the 2nd chapter. You got this. You could do it. Oh, it's already 7 o'clock. I had a late lunch though, so I'm not that hungry. Stella. Stella's null. Stella's here. She's here. The reason why it doesn't know what location she's in is because I blocked her schedule. I could just re-enable her schedule and she should go back to normal. So it's a false error. Killica Beats. Yay, ads. Well, if you were Killica Beats, you wouldn't get ads. Stella. Exactly. Killica, how are you? I'm doing good. So someone earlier, I'll wait for the ads to be over because that someone's probably in ads. But Killica, you're not in ads. How are you? Can Twitch stop spamming this fucking clip this moment thing? I know, right? It's spamming me. Like, it not only did it spam literally every chat I was in today, but it's spamming my OBS right now. It's so annoying. Not too bad. I'm sick again. No, that sucks. So my wife's been sick for the past 3 days. And I have not gotten sick yet. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Everything they do is broken. Yeah, like I would imagine, like this is what I imagine happened. They did feedback and they asked streamers like, "Oh, what do you wish you had more of, or what do you need?" And people were like, "Oh, I really wish my viewers would clip my videos more often so I didn't have to." And then they're like, "Ooh, let's make a tool that automatically prompts people to clip." And yeah, it's just way too aggressive. Aria, how's it going? You look like a man I could be. My wife is a teacher, so she likes to bring home new sicknesses for me to sample. No. But yeah, that sucks. But someone in here was like, "How are you playing this Final Fantasy music? Don't you get copyright strikes?" But as I said earlier, these are lo-fi remixes by Killica Beats, and there's Killica right now. Take a bow. Thank you for all the music. Here's what happened. They fired half their engineers and they took 3/4 of the knowledge with them. So now nothing gets finished and everything gets started doesn't work properly. Are you talking about Twitter or are you talking about Twitch? I was making some trees. You want to see? Yeah. Let's see them trees. Lady Annette, how's it going? Clips are nice, but yeah, it's a little spammy. Also, it's game music. Square Enix don't DMCA music for their games. That's true also. But Nintendo does. Nintendo does. Because I was playing... When I first started streaming, I mean, even now, sometimes I'll throw it on. I'll just throw on Zelda... like cozy Zelda music, and I was squelched every time. It's all licensed from Square Enix. You're saying I licensed it? Safe for work. Oh god. Ooh, these are nice. These are adorable. I love them. I want to eat them. I want to eat them like ice cream. Very cute. Very cute. Good stuff. NY had the clip info spam, but it'd be annoying. It'd be a bit annoying. 3 weeks into new school year, sick. Oh man. Yeah, kid sick is a whole nother level. Anytime I hear a kid in the distance with like that hacking wet cough, I run the other direction. I run. When my nephews were really young, every time I visited them, I'd get sick. Every time, like clockwork. I would dread going to visit because I knew I'd get sick. And then, I moved to LA, or I moved to California, and I'd fly back to New York and I'd bring the sickness on the plane with me. I'd bring it home. I just knew I was going to get sick every time. Now they're older. They don't actively spit on me. So they don't make me sick anymore. But when they were younger, man, that sucked. They are trees. They're great trees. I like them. You're doing Christmas cleaning. I need to do some of that. What it is that may not be Nintendo, but someone who sampled a Nintendo track and then added that to the Audible Magic list, and then it gets muted because of that person. Well, that person's a jerk. Thinking, what would bushes look like in that world? Take the trunks off, make them smaller. Done. My daughter just ends up chasing me, and she runs so fast. Yeah, she'll get you. Warner Brothers likes to copyright claim them every now and again on YouTube. Never a strike, though. Square themselves are fine with it. But as far as I know, I bought mechanical license through my distributor. Oh, dang. Oh, you like legit bought the license and did it the right way. Good job. Good on you. Wow. I haven't seen Long Live Chow in so long. Or Long Live Chaos Twitch Scam. How have you been, Chaos Twitch Scam? Hey. Why can't I click the ban button? Oh, thank you, Finn. Deny. So annoying. Ani, thank you for the hydrate. Are these messages blocked already? Not published to chat. Okay. Just wanted to say hi, and that redwood you posted looks amazing. Annette, I really appreciate it. It's probably the best new zone I've made. I don't know what I like more actually now, the train station or the redwood. But it's a good sign. Every new zone I make is my new favorite. So I think I have to remake the original zones. I think it's time. Okay, this is a false error. I don't have to worry about that. Let's do some work. Let me catch up. Why Warner Brothers though? What does Warner Brothers have to do with Square? A bot vacuum? Oh, a Roborock. I've never heard of that brand. Kirani, how's it going? You know the Maxwell song? That goes with the meme. Well, that's DMCA free via the creator, and Fantasy uses it on their BRB screen. And they actually got copyright struck for it because someone had stolen the sample, uploaded it to SoundCloud, and was striking creators using it. That's horrible. I would love a flower field. Uh, wait, that reminds you of the intro from Sound of Music? What is the intro of Sound of Music? Just like a big open field. Amazon Black Friday. Kinyobi. Wait, I'm gonna get copyright stricken with that. Actually, I don't even think I could show it. It's funny the way, like the thing that's beautiful about that is the openness, the the elevation hills, and the expanse of like the just the expanse of it with a top down view that, and I can't really do hills. I don't know if I'll be able to evoke the same emotion as that, but I mean it's gorgeous. I wish I could honestly. I would maybe I should have one zone that's like completely horizontal. I don't know. They filmed that with a drone using secret CIA technology. Warner Brother owns the publishing rights to all of Square's music. What? I did not know that. I'm setting up the MIDI controller. I was forced to buy 4 keyboards of 2 different types of my desk right now. Finn, you love keyboards. Big open alpine field. Yeah, I'll try to think about it. I'll think about how I can possibly do it. I don't know. But if I could, yeah. No, it's a good one. It's a good zone to reference. It could be something in the background, a mountain covered in alpines you can never reach. But the camera never gets down here. You never see out in the horizon. There is no horizon. So I can't simulate large open spaces. Maybe there's a way, maybe I pull the camera back and maybe there's a cliff to the side and maybe like far down the cliff you can see stuff. And if I pull the camera back far enough, it'll feel big enough. I don't know. There's got to be ways to at least convey the language. But yeah, not having a horizon is really hard to. It's like a hard language. And I've been semi regretting it, but I'm not going to add horizon. It's just a whole can of worms. I don't want to have to design into the distance for every zone. My zones are next to each other. I'd have to like literally move them all so that you couldn't see them. It's so beautiful that I know. I know. Going to lock it in now at work, but looking forward to seeing your streams more. Dova, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for bringing all your buds. Appreciate it. Maybe it could just be the opening shot. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can pre-render something. All right, I'm going to focus for a second. I'm going to focus for 1 second. I am going to grab the tabs from the guest book. Tabs. Bring it into here. Bring it in. Just bring it in. All right, now we got tabs. The tabs are going to go in the top left corner. Right? Right? Yeah, they're going to go here. This is going to be smaller. It's so big. It does not need to be this big. The in description panel. Can I make it smaller and it dynamically be okay with itself and its body? Yes, it can. Can I make it a little smaller? 6'5". No, it's got to go higher. 7'5". Ooh, it's getting a little scrunched up. Okay. That's a lot of space. This is a lot of space. I can work with this. This thing is just like silly big. In quick stats. Can I just... Finn. Thank you for the shout out to Megatron. You do see some horizon of something similar in the Do Re Mi song and in different Heidi movies. It was just an idea for a high up area, flower fields, maybe goats. Goats. Like mountain goats? Wait, these are different font sizes? Why? 35, 30, 35, 30, 35, 30, 35. Okay, okay. These are all 30. This can be 25. This can be 30. These can all be 30. This can have less spacing. 15. 10. These stars, I like how big those stars are. All right, that's it. That's all the space I need. 0.725. So now I can move this over. And make it a little bigger, maybe? Why am I even moving it over? .75? No. 0.7. 0.4. Oh my god. All right, and then this can be bigger. In description panel, room scroll view. This can go to 0.4 now. No, 3.8. Yeah. Also, what is with the size of this thing? This thing is massive. Scroll bar is gigantic. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of domesticated animals. I have chickens, but I didn't want to turn into like a full-on farm sim. I'm just not sure about that yet. If only used Unreal, if only. Okay, and then I gotta move this down. Yoid Skirbo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are ya? Elevation. Wait, I lost a follow. The number didn't change. That's okay. That's okay. Should I put this all under? Yeah, I should make this its own panel. I should make this something else. Dova. What is happening? Dova, what are you doing? I'm not even sure these are all real people anymore. You're the 19th person Dova's dragged in here. Not for the player, just someone in town that's out in the pasture. Okay, that I like a lot, actually. I like that there are animals. You just don't own them. I think I have goats. I bought a pack of farm animals that I can put them all in. Nothing locking it in. Ridiculous. Okay, so I need a new pane, which consists of this scroll view and this description. Make a parent. Create empty parent. And then this is going to go from 0 to point. So what did I say? 0.7? 5? No, whoops. 0.75. 1. Pivot. I don't care. Oh, God. Wait, I put the wrong thing in there. Damn it. No. No. Let's just undo. 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 Okay. Not you. You. And you. We're all very real? That's good to know. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Well, anyway, if I don't get to drop in before, Merry Christmas. Take care. Keep up the good work. Remember self-care. Annette, appreciate it. You have a good holiday season as well. I'm assuming Christmas. And thank you for the well wishes. So this all goes in the empty parent. One of these buttons makes everything stay exactly where it is. Edit rect transforms as if they were not rotated in scale. This enables snapping. Raw edit mode. When enabled, edit, pivot, and anchor will not counter adjust position and size of the rectangle in order to make it stay. So now if I do this. Okay, cool. Well, still does that. What? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Maybe I do want it on when I change those values. If I change these values. Ah, crap. So these can be like 0.5 and 0.5, right? 0.5, 1. Nah, 0.6. Booyah, Grandpa! Yes. Grandpa. 0.7? Yeah. Wired. Welcome in. How are ya? Elevation. Wait, now we have 2. Maybe I just didn't update before. Tasia Sky. Random names. I'll do Tasia. And I'll do Sky. You got a freebie. Get a freebie. This is painful. This is painful. Wrong UI, wrong UI. Room scroll. This one goes to 0.6. This one should go to 0.55. 0.575. Okay. This panel needs some room on the top. No. Well, a little. And some room on the bottom. What was the freebie? Well, I gave you 2 names. They won't be together. It's only single names. Yeah, it's just single. It's just one name. But, you know, they're both good names, so I put them both in. No rooms panel. Oh, this needs to go in here as well. And this needs some padding over there. That's not enough. point. What did I say? 675? No, 0.575? No, no worries. No worries. I should put that in the redeem, right? People do that all the time. Add a player name to the game. Edit. Single word. There we go. I'm going to need to get dinner soon. I'm still not hungry, though. This is going to look really weird in widescreen. I forgot. I'm not like designing this properly with widescreen in mind. Ultra wide. It's not terrible. Vertical. Perfect. This is not to be played on your iPhone in portrait mode. It's barely meant to work with 16:10 aspect ratio. Oh, it looks terrible 16:10. Huh. This looks terrible. It's amazing what that tiny little difference does. The thing I hate about 16:10 is that it doesn't scale everything down the way I want it to. And that's because my UI scale, canvas scaler, favors height more than width. If I favor width, that looks better. Across the board better. But if I go back into 16:9, it doesn't change at all because that's the reference width. But if I go into ultra wide, that's why I favor height. Does anybody else use this and flop between ultra wide and like, should I be swapping this? If the resolution is taller than 16:9, set the match to width. If the resolution is wider than 16:9, set the match to height. That's actually not a bad idea. Because it looks comical. I can't do this. This looks great. This looks great. Finn, if you're still there, what is the resolution of your screen? And what's the aspect ratio? I guess this question go to anyone. If anyone has an ultra wide, like I Googled these numbers, but I couldn't actually find a consistent standard. So I just kind of threw both of these in here. I use 3440 by 1440. That's not ultra wide, is it? Wait, 14. Oh, that is. What is that? 3440 by 1440. 2.3. Oh. So if I go to add, your wife's here. What is this? Ultra wide C. What's the aspect ratio of that? I'll just... Yeah, what is that aspect ratio? I guess I'll put it in and it'll tell me. 3440 by 1440. That's 21.9? Oh, I have 21.9 here. Okay. Okay, cancel then. That's literally this one. Yo, Veginator. 20 stream streak. That's a biggie. How are ya? I think all right, I just want to lower this, right? No, other way. Dova! Dova! The Prime. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Yo, Casual. How are ya? Yeah, shout out to Casual. Did you stream today? How have you been? Did you finish your horror game? Nice. And it runs now? All those lights? Feature creep. Don't even. I know all about feature creep. I'm practically married to feature creep. Complete spaghetti. Spaghetti. I'm having, I don't know if this is feature creep or I'm just putting too much time into this feature, but I've been working on this guest group system, this group event system for weeks now. It's almost there. It's almost done. All right, so these two menus, these need to say rooms and activities. Oh, so we add light switches. Okay, so I need to redo this and that, and I might as well loop that into this. Oh shit, now the audio is offset. Oh, back to square one. Yeah. So what was the like the game loop of your game? Was it like having to manage the lights because there's monsters in the light or something? I actually never saw you play it. I only saw you work on it. And then I can't play horror games. I just can't. I can't do it. Okay, it's like not great, but not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's laid out evenly, sort of. Maybe this needs more padding on the right. Okay. Frady cat? Yeah, I'm total Frady cat. I was playing Risky Biscuits game, which is it's a horror game, but it's also an educational game that teaches you Morse code. And I watched him work on it. I knew there was like a monster in it, like a really aggressive monster. Tiago, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So I knew there was an aggressive monster, and I didn't run into it yet. And I kept going down the levels, and I'm like, okay, the monster doesn't show up in the first few levels. I guess I'm safe. I got to like the fourth level, and there was so much anxiety built up in me that I'm like, oh, fourth level, the monster's got to show up on the fourth level. I couldn't continue. Like I looked at the door to the play area where the monster could be, and I'm just like, I can't go out there. I can't do it. So I just stopped. You have to find your way to the exit from a random spot in the hospital, and you need a key card to get out. There's only one entity that turns the lights off and another that hunts you, but only if you were in the dark. Interesting. How did it go? How do you think it went? This can be a little bigger actually. This does not need to be this big. All right, let's make it smaller. These tabs could be 700, 680, 40, 40, and then 50. And then I'll give it that much space. .53, no room panel, 0.53. 0.55, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, there we go. All right, now that feels good. That feels good. So now this needs a GUI. All right. This is complicated. In rooms scroll view manager. Ooh, I already broke this out. That's good. So this can be moved to this game object. This game object now gets its own GUI controller. Let's move it up. Please. I said please move up. This is the GUI controller now. It is a submenu. It is a submenu of this submenu, which means I add it to a list of submenus. This is the rooms, I don't know, rooms UI. And then this rooms button needs to activate this rooms panel. And I need a canvas group selector, copy component. I'll put it on. I guess I'll make no, I don't want to do that again. That was so annoying. I'll make an empty game object. Set it to this. call this panels. Throw them in there. Paste component as new. And then the selectables are not this. It's button rooms, button activity, rooms UI. I guess I'll call it rooms panel because that seems to be my naming convention that I forgot. And then I'll duplicate it. And now this is the activities panel. Parent canvas is the the window in. Use Alt, yes. Okay, we're almost set up. I just need the other panel to populate with different stuff. And then the room description panel, it's kind of not what we need anymore. You know what? I'll just hide this stuff. Let's hide this stuff. I'm going to remove this component. I'm going to have to put a different one on later. And just to make sure I know what's happening, this is the no activities. Okay. Let's see what I broke. I'm sure I broke something. Oh, wait. Yeah. I need to populate the I need to populate this panel when I open it. Unity events, add event, populate. All right, pause. Here it is, rooms and activities. I can't select them because I blew it. I totally blew it. I didn't finish setting it up. So I need to add another submenu, which is the activities panel. I said activities panel. Yes, thank you. And what else? Oh, they don't have canvas groups. Duh. These both need canvas groups. Canvas group. Canvas group. Canvas group. And it's not over yet. This needs to know about this selector, the canvas selector. Okay, is that it? Maybe. Kilika. Kilika, do you mind if I show that photo? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Hands down. Okay, rooms, activities, rooms, activities. We have 2 menus. Oh my God. Okay, thank you. This is a photo of Kilika's 3 dogs. Dog number 1, dog number 2, dog number 3. That's great. What are their names? All right, so now I just need a new scroll view that populates activities. Oh, UI. I think I secretly love making UI, and that's why I have so much UI in this game. Don't let me fool you. I love UI. So I guess I'll duplicate this guy. It's going to be called the Inactivities Scroll View Manager. Manager. Hank, Monty, and George. Is this Hank, Monty, and George? This one looks like a Monty. UI stands for you're in love with it. Got me. Got him. We're going to inherit scroll view content manager. Do 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 do. Do you think I could sing a perfect song and get copywritten? Do you think I have it in me? Are there challenges out there of people trying that? Monty's the beardo weirdo. George is the rock with legs. That's amazing. So I don't really need a description panel yet. I do need a no. I don't know. I'll just say empty scroll panel. And how am I going to get all the activities in your in? I don't technically have a way to do that. Do I? Do I have that? Yeah, I gotta. I gotta have that. I must. If I go into the inn, I have a list. I have 7 lists of activities. Private activities, public activities, secondary activities, temporary activities, pet act. I even have a list of all the activities your pet can do. And group activities. Activities that require a whole group to participate. Job activities. Job activities, which hireable NPCs can do if the activity matches their job description. Thank God I wrote myself comments because I don't remember what any of these are. These are activities that morph into other activities like tables and chairs. Priority temporary activities that guests always do first. That's just a list of randomness. Okay. All right, I think I can just get all these. And what I got to do is I got to group them based on type. Oh my God, this is painful. This is going to be painful. He comes inside for a few weeks of the year before we stick him in the fridge for 3 months to hibernate. Wait. What are you talking about? You put your dogs in the refrigerator for hibernation? Kilka, please explain what that sent. What did I just read? Are you talking about the turtle? Listen, you know how gullible I am. I need to understand what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on. The tortoise has to hibernate each year, and the fridge is the most consistent temperature. Wait a minute. You're telling me that you put your tortoise in the refrigerator for 3 months to hibernate. This can't be real. This isn't happening right now. This isn't information. This can't be new information. Like, what? That's crazy. That's absolutely bonkers crazy. And how have I not heard this fact before? Yo, Finding Focus. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I'm dealing with something right now. I'm dealing with the information that Killica Beach just shared that he puts his tortoise in the refrigerator for 3 months of the year to hibernate. What's up? Had a good little productive stream. Nice. Do I have your website? Let me see if I have your website. Can you share the link to your website? Oh, I have it. Tashio.dev. So for anyone interested in what Finding Focus is working on, it's this very adorable Game Boy-like game. The Shaky Coder, thank you for following. Welcome in. This thing is so cute. What has been added since you've been here last? Oh, there's enemies. Wait, is that new? How do I fight them? P is... I can cast spells. This is cool. Why are they good now? Or they just turn good and they go away? I like that. That's a nice mechanic. You don't have to kill them. That's really good. It's funny. I had the same exact mechanic in this game. There's a magic wand item and there's rabid bunnies, and when you cast your magic on the bunnies, they go back to being good. That was going to be a big part of the game, but I scrapped that. That's really cool though. As long as you open the door every now and again, he is fine. I can't get over this new knowledge that I have. It's insane. I have to text my brother because my brother's friend has a tortoise. My brother's friend's tortoise is it's like 80 pounds. I don't think he puts it in the refrigerator. He got it in like Chinatown. Kind of, not even, I mean, I don't know if it was a joke, but he just got this tortoise in Chinatown as a pet. And he's owned it for 30 years and it's 85 pounds now. Or maybe 50 pounds? It's huge. $25 years old. Wow. You cleanse them with the fire. Yeah, I like being friendly. Yeah, it's a good one. So welcome in. I'm still working on this UI. It's so weird to think a pet outlives us. Yeah, it could, right? Is he not supposed to feed it after midnight or get it wet? Yeah, it's a gremlin. My wife was reading fine print here from a pet store or from a pet rescue. And there's an age limit. Like if you're older than 55, they will think twice about letting you adopt a puppy. there's like a threshold there. They're like, I don't know, you might not make it to 70. Yeah. 55 is young, but I guess if you get a puppy and puppy lives 15 years and that's leaves you at being 70, that I guess that's like, it's time to start thinking about whether or not you will outlive the pet. Like, that is the age they decided, 55. And it's uncomfortable to think about. Yeah, it was in some fine print for an adoption website, or not an adoption agency for pets. Yeah, it was pretty bizarre when we when she read that and told me. Wow, thank you. I have to go to bed with this on my mind now. You're good. You're good. Get them puppies now. Get them puppies now. All right, so I need to get all these activities. Let's just start with this one. I'm just gonna start with this one and that one. I don't need this yet, right? Oh, I need to make a label. I need to make a button. I need to make a button. You might also not have energy to raise a puppy. That's true too. That's true too. I had to take out my puppy every hour the first few months, then every second month for basically an entire first year. Every second hour. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. When my dog was a puppy, that was one of the most stressful times of my life. It was so hard. She was so hard. But then she got easier over time, and then she turned into the best dog ever. Don't trigger me. What is this? Activities, scroll view. We're making UI. Mine is finally good. Nice. I need something very simple. Just a plain ass icon. Just a square. What if I grab the crafting display? Crafting recipe display. I'm gonna take you. And I'm gonna put you in the in menu. Crafting, and now this is called the activity display. And it doesn't need an ingredients panel. Remove. It does need to be a smart button, but it doesn't need all this nonsense. It should just be all white. And actually I should give it some gray. Copy, paste, paste. On click, it does nothing. Layout element doesn't need one. Remove. I hope I'm affecting the right thing. And charge. Oh, maybe this was not the right thing. I just need an image. Oh yeah, this is like so much. I just need this image. The rest of you can buzz off. Okay, wait. Buzz back. Buzz back. Buzz back. I need the background. Where is the background? Who is the background? Is it you? It's you. No, charge image we don't need. Recipe image we need. Okay, everyone else buzz off. Yeah. It's going to be, let's just say 100 by 100. And this can be the entirety of it minus 10, 10, 10, 15. And then this should be, ooh, this should be 2. Okay, that's that. Oh, but also giving me issues at the moment because I can't find a flight to Spain for the holidays, so I can't visit my family for Christmas unless I leave my dog and my friends for 2 weeks. And honestly, I don't have it in me right now. That's rough. Yeah, flying with dogs is nearly impossible. Absolutely horrible experience. Holy crap, airlines are bad. No customer service at all. It's really difficult. Getting my dog to Japan was the hardest thing. It was the hardest thing about moving here, to be honest. Finding an apartment, getting visas, this stuff was easy. Getting the dog here, oh my god, that gave me stress for 6 months straight. So for some extra content, or for some extra context, the tortoise has to hibernate at a temperature between 2 and 10 degrees Celsius. Any warmer and he wakes up early. Colder and he dies. In the UK, we have some really mild winters, so the fridge is the most consistent way to hibernate him, just in case we have a big freezer or a warm spell, or a big freezer or warm spell. Kilika, I totally believe that you are taking great care of your tortoise and that you're supposed to put your tortoise in the refrigerator. It's just wild to me that I've never heard that before. Does it matter if he wakes up early? Also, is that fatal? It is not a huge issue if he does wake up. Sometimes we keep him up all winter if his weight isn't right. Oh, dang. That's so bizarre. So to fly with SAS, I have to book a flight. Then, after paying for it, check if dog space is available. And if it isn't, I have to cancel the trip. Money only gets returned in 3 to 5 days. Like, what the F? That sounds terrible. With Delta, I was able to call. Oh, right. Yeah, I did a special circumstance. I trained my dog to be a service animal. So I basically was able to walk on the plane with her, and she didn't even have to be in a carrier. But I had a carrier, and I was prepared for her to be under the seat in front of me, and I booked a seat that was big enough. I tried to fly from the US to Sweden with SAS and had the same issues. We ended up using Iceland Air, which was much better. Sadly, barely any airlines go to Alicante, Spain, from Sweden. Basically, SAS in Norwegian. What if you drive? What's the drive? Or can you take the train? Was it like an 8-hour train? 10-hour train? No, Sweden. No, never mind. My geography's not good. I'm not Muniz. I can't just tell you where all the countries are. Shout out to Muniz. Muniz started streaming again and is streaming his day job as a game dev, which is very interesting. If you want to see a professional game dev do their professional job on stream, check out Muniz. It's way more than 8 hours. Yeah. I was thinking a different country. You have to cross to mainland somehow. I was thinking, I guess I was thinking like Switzerland. Like, yeah, it's not that far. Listen, don't judge me. I'm an American who's terrible at geography. Contacted service twice and both refused to help. That sucks. Okay, so I have this display now. It doesn't do anything. It's literally nothing. but I can spawn it at least. Activity panel. Scroll view. Oh, right. I have to add it. Activities scroll view. Oh, shoot. It's 8 o'clock. I need to eat dinner. I had such a late lunch. I am not hungry still. But I gotta eat something or else... Yeah, I gotta eat something. We gotta raid. We gotta go... We gotta find someone to raid. I actually don't want to stop. Like, it's just smart to. You only know now because you have to. I'm getting better. I was gonna ask about late stream, but instead I just sat here silent, enjoying the stream. Silent? What do you mean? You've been complaining about airlines for the past 15 minutes. This is the perfect time to end for me? Great. I'll do it for you then. Where should we go? Where should we go? Just FYI, in the future, this is how late you should be streaming. Go to Mags to satisfy my need. I mean, I usually stop like an hour before this. Not that bad. Pizza shop simulator with a twist. Sounds interesting. This username sounds familiar. I don't know if they've been here or I've seen them in chats or something. This person is not at their desk right now. Are there any other cozy streamers? Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for. You playing PoE on Friday? What's PoE? Red Squirrel Games? They have Only Farms? Maybe Farming Sim? I think that's a play on OnlyFans. Let's see. I mean, I like the name. Only Farms. I make games. I try to make one every weekend. Let's do it. Let's go make a new friend. Let's do it. All right, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company while we make this damn game. Please be our friend. We need this. That's the raid message. Please be our friend. We need this. Followers, Shaky Coder, Tiago, Wired, Yoit, your teammate, Half Moon, Beeb, Seth, Tech, Axe, Vampy, Rain, W, Fat Air, Pixel, Nick, and Dova. What the hell? What happened today? Xlur and Dova. Well, Xlur, I think that was from Cthulhu, right? That was a gift sub from Cthulhu. Thank you for the gift sub. Wait, let it come back. Dova, thank you for that prime. Really appreciate it. And Finding Focus, thank you so much for the raid. Adam C. Eunice, of course, thank you for the raid. And Roiku, raids all around. I really appreciate it. Finn, thank you for modding. Thank you for coming up with this raid message. Let's go say hello to our Focus. I'm focusing. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Maybe a slightly different time. Maybe an hour before, maybe an hour after. I'm not sure. For today's show, this week's show is going to be really interesting. Don't tell what's going to be in the show. All right. I'll catch y'all next time. Killica, Finn, Atrim, iHeart. Thank you so much for hanging. Peace out, y'all.